Okay, folks, today we're going to test this 1970 Mercury Cougar factory AM FM stereo radio. This is a beautiful original unit, and this radio is very similar to those used in the 68 and 69 model year on Mustangs and Cougars as well. So this particular radio is identical to a 1970 Mustang AM FM, with the exception of a 70 Mustang would say Mustang on the top instead of Cougar. If you were to take the lens out, you could polish that off so it disappears. If you did do that, then this radio would also be correct for 68 and 69 Mustang and Cougar. So the faceplate, all of that is the same between the 70 radio and the 68 and 69 radio. It's just the lettering on the lens that makes the difference. 68 and 69 did not have the lettering at all, and then 1970 it said Mustang on the top for a Mustang and Cougar on the top for a Cougar. Anyway, with that said, this is a really nice original Cougar radio. The original knobs are intact and in good shape. The lens is really nice, which is important on these since there's no replacement lens available. The slide bar is quite nice. There's no pitting or anything on it. Push buttons are awesome. The case of the radio is super clean. The wiring is long, but the terminals have been cut off the end, so it looks like they got cut right where the terminals were. No big deal. Plenty of room for splicing here. So anyway, there's the yellow wire is the 12-volt power. The blue wire here is the lamp. And then there's two audio channels and one ground. I can't remember which of the two of these is ground, but the white is an audio channel. I think the orange is an audio channel, but we'll find out when we're testing it. The model number is, let's see, the Ford part number is D0WA19A241, possibly B with the ink stamp here, I'm not sure. And then the Bendix model number is right here. It's 0FBW, which shows that this is 1970 Mercury Cougar. Anyway, we're going to test it today. We have it hooked up to a 12-volt battery, the correct 8-ohm speaker, and an antenna. And yeah, we're going to test it. When I say antenna, it's actually just like a wire. So with an antenna, it'll probably play even better. Yeah, I tested this right before we're making this video here. Everything seems to work. It plays loud and clear on both channels. The only thing I see that is not working is the stereo indicator lamp here. I got it to turn on once. That's supposed to turn on when a strong FM stereo signal is tuned in. And I believe somewhere inside the radio there's an adjuster for the sensitivity of that unit. I don't know where it is, and I don't plan on turning dials when I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, with a radio this old, it should likely be serviced before you put it in your car anyway. So I'm sure that they could tend to that once they're doing the servicing. I'm sure it's just a standard tune-up situation. Anyway, here we go. We're on AM now. So I won't stop for every station just because it'll take us all day.
Yes, they are. That is totally correct. I can validate that. There. All right.
Anyway, really nice. Anyway, awesome reception throughout the dial there on AM. Switch over to FM here. I guess this is a good time to show you that both channels work, and we'll find out which is which here. So we'll disconnect that one. Okay, so purple is the ground, orange, oh, I'm making all kinds of sparks here. There we go. Get this one out of the way, and we'll be good. Okay, so purple is the ground, and orange is the other audio channel. And we'll get back to our test here.
Radio app. Search Fly Nation and said listen now. I heard. The air you and your family breathe. So, what do I do?
Anyway, really nice reception. Lots of stations.
Students on February 7th.
Anyway, really nice, guys. Awesome reception through the dial. I'll show you the push buttons work.
Will Rock, great song.
Finally, I'll show you how to set a push button. So we'll find a station we like. Say we like this station. We'll pull out any push button we like, push it back in. No matter where we go, we can go right back to where we were. Anyway, if you've been looking for a factory AM FM stereo radio for your 68 to 70 Mustang or Cougar, this could very well be it, guys. This is a really nice one. These were rare when they were new, and they're nearly impossible to find today. Every time one shows up here on eBay and sells, it ends up in a car and it doesn't come up for sale again. So you got to keep in mind with the finite amount of these available, every time one sells it just gets more rare. So snap one up now while you got the chance, otherwise you might be kicking yourself later. Thanks, guys.